Welcome to Get Out of the Office.
I'm Jamie.
I'm Sierra.
Thanks for joining us. This episode is Get Out of the Office, but don't get hurt. And we're going to go through some of our injuries that we've had in the past. So, who wants to start?
I don't really have that many, so I can go first.
Okay.
I feel like yours is going to be most of the video. Neither of us are very good at getting hurt. As in, like, we get hurt and we don't stop.
When they tell you to stop, so that you don't get more hurt.
Yeah. So I...
Wait! Our sponsor! Brought to you by Element. Get your sodium in, get your electrolytes in. If you're drinking water and you don't want to keep just having to go to the bathroom all the time, it's because you need more sodium.
Hydrate. Feel great.
That's part of not getting hurt as well. Okay, continue.
Okay. I tore my plantar fasciitis tendon. It was a year ago.
At camp.
Yeah, it was at camp. So
check out a video where we talk about camp.
Yeah. And that was August to March PT. But I asked my PT, I was like, how much longer am I going to be in here? She was like, probably till May. And then I didn't go back to PT. So I wasn't going to stay for another 2 months.
Again, we're not telling you what to do. We're just telling you about...
We're telling you what not to do.
Yeah, more so that.
And then this year at camp, I just ate it on the concrete after it rained. And
show us.
Completely hurt my knee. I have a picture of when it's bloody too. So
yeah, we'll get a closer up of
cute
that.
Cute bloody picture.
Yeah.
And then I got stitches.
Wait, how did you do the plantar fasciitis?
The plantar fasciitis, I was playing basketball at camp.
Classic.
The knee, I was playing basketball at camp.
Classic.
The thumb, I got stitches in my thumb a couple months ago. I almost passed out. Mm-hmm. You almost had to come get me. But
yeah.
That was an exploding candle. I cut myself on glass.
Okay.
Your turn. You have the rest of the video.
Okay, I'll try to briefly get through. We kind of wanted to do this because it's also an update on my life. I have really struggled with knee problems in the past, so I'll give a quick overview. 2018, I was playing college basketball. All starts with basketball, I guess.
Don't play basketball.
No, play basketball. It's great. Just be careful. I tore my ACL, meniscus, and MCL. So 2018, I did that. March of 2018. And then got it repaired. Everything was good. Year later, I re-tore my meniscus. And so... Cute photo of a meniscus. I think it'll be good for everybody to see like what the meniscus looks like. Playing intramural volleyball. Yeah. So if this is your knee joint right here, the meniscus are two like little round cartilages that sit right there to protect your knee. And so I tore the medial one, and so they just went in and they just shaved it off. So it's just a little less. Completely fine. You walk out of that surgery, it's fine. So then, flash forward to 2021 or 2022. I don't even remember. Just a couple years ago. Actually, it would have been last July, 2022. I was playing basketball. Woo! And my knee just like got so swollen and whatever, was hurting a lot. I was like, I'm fine. I was training for a marathon. I ran 16 miles like 3 days later. I was like, we're good. But then I went in, I was like, something's seriously wrong. I had re-tore it again. So they're like, well, let's see if it's okay. Like, if you can do PT. I did everything I could. It wasn't better. Went in, got another surgery. This is surgery number 3. They scoped it again. When they scoped it again, they're like, now you have no meniscus left. So that's not good because we're back to that bone-on-bone pounding. And that will create arthritis like in 2 years. And I'm 27. I don't want arthritis before I'm 30. Nobody does. And so they're like, well, here are your options. You never run again or do any high impact, or you do a graft surgery, which is where they take a meniscus off a cadaver, which is a dead person, and they take that meniscus and they sew it to me. They put it in my knee. And this is great because it gives me a brand new meniscus. It's full, it's thick, it's going to work. Hard because it's not mine. My body has to accept it. It's 6 weeks on crutches plus 6 more weeks in a leg brace. Very long. And that's something, so I had where they scoped my surgery out. Surgery number 3 was in January of 2023, this year. And so then in March, I had the graft surgery, the very invasive, very like, this is a hard surgery, which we were friends by then, thankfully, because Sierra filled up my ice bucket. She brought me all the food. She drove me around everywhere because I couldn't drive anywhere. It's my right foot, just all the things. Don't know what I've done without her. And so that was in March. So then comes, last week.
Today.
And so last week, I got out of the brace and I was doing great, and I went in for a checkup and they're like, things look good. I just need a little bit of reassurance. And so I went and got my own MRI, and he said, MRI doesn't look good, actually. We need to go in there and see what's going on. And so this is, again, what not to do. I think in that time, after my meniscus surgery, we had done a half Ironman. Talk about that real quick.
So a half Ironman is 1.2 miles in the pool, or a lake or whatever, open water. We did it in the pool. 57.
Yeah, something like that. 57 miles.
Yeah, miles on a bike. And
we also did that stationary at Wilson's.
Yeah, shout out Wilson's. And then 13.1 miles walking or running.
Yeah, so she ran. I walked, which, talked with my PT. Swimming's great. Biking is fine. Walking is also fine when I'm in my leg brace, which I did.
You were trucking it, though. Like, I've never seen someone walk 13.1 miles so fast.
Yeah, I did it in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Which was proud of then.
I also ran it in 2 hours.
No, you did
if
not.
that gives you any
Wait, no. I did it in 4 hours. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I was like...
I walked it in 4 hours.
It was pretty close, though.
We did the whole thing in 10 hours, which is pretty cool. You did it a little bit faster. Anyway... Somewhere in that time period, when I thought I was being good and thought I was listening to the rules, something happened. It could have been when I was walking my dog. She saw a squirrel, took off, whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It was torn. It was messed up. When he went in there, he said it didn't look good. It was not savable like he thought it was going to be. And so he just took it out.
2 days ago.
It's actually right here.
Ew, this is disgusting.
So this little guy.
That is literally her meniscus.
Yeah, it's my meniscus. This is what sits, this little thing. It's cartilage. It sits in between your knee bones.
It's also not supposed to look like that.
Yeah, it should be smooth. It should be circular, white. This is mangled, like he said. So, oops, sorry. They give it to you. Last time they gave it to me, I kept it as a souvenir, and like 6 months later, it was, I opened it up and it smelled like the worst thing ever. These are also like little images that they give. You probably can't tell because I really can't tell, but... Classic. It's like your bone, and like this is like the torn meniscus and stuff, and it's actually pretty cool. Later on, they give me a video and they show like them going in and drilling holes in my bone and attaching and detaching all the meniscus stuff. It's crazy. So anyway, all that to say, I had that surgery 2 days ago on Tuesday. Today's Thursday. I'm walking now. Things are fine. All they did since they scoped, which means they just like took it out, I can walk fine. Those are the that's funny, looks like a face. Those are the stitches, and so it's just like the pain of them, being inside my knee that I have right now. So the plan is I'm gonna live my life. You're going to Europe. I had a trip planned to go to Europe that I didn't think I was gonna be able to go to, but now that I can walk and things are fine, I'm gonna go to Europe. I'm going to go to Switzerland and Germany with my roommate, Michaela. And then as soon as I get back from that, I'm going to redo the cadaver surgery. So they'll find someone else's graft. They'll give it to me again. We'll redo it all. And I will be a better patient. You guys hear me saying it? I'm working on it. We're probably the worst two to ever give advice on how to rehab. But I've learned my lesson. But I feel very good about it. And I mean, if anything, through injuries, like we're people that are very on the go all the time. And so if anything through it teaches you that you can like do things like learn ukulele or like read more books. That's one of my goals. And so sometimes it's good to like slow down and get out of the office, but be
don't
safe
get hurt.
and be careful and don't get hurt.
Yeah.
We need to draw, or we have a winner for our merch. Woo! Get out of the office. These are our awesome shirts that we have. So we've been giving them to everyone that likes and subscribe. You get entered into win. So who's winning?
Stella Adams.
Stella Adams. You get a
t-shirt.
free shirt. Nice job. Thanks for liking and subscribing. And lastly,
with what are you listening to? What are you reading? What are you looking forward to?
Yes, you go first.
Okay. What am I listening to? true crime podcast.
Oh, okay. That's good. Which one?
Just, what's it called? Isn't it just called?
Crime Junkies.
Crime Junkies, thank you. It's like a purple logo.
Yep,
that's it. Crime Junkies. Reading this really thick theology book. It's really boring. And then, what am I looking forward to? What am I looking forward to? Dune 2 comes out.
Oh, November.
In November.
And November's our birthday month, so that's always something to look forward to. Yep.
Dune 2. What about you? What are you reading?
I am reading a book that you gave me, finally. So, since surgery, I was like, I'm going to find a thick book that I'm just going to sit down and read. What's it called? Beneath the Scarlet Sky.
Yep. It's a World War II book.
Yeah. So, I'm like about a couple chapters into that, but I'm excited to dive into it more. And listening to, I love Vance Joy, but I've been like taking morning walks and just listening to worship music. And so, something that I actually had, whoever picked me up for my surgery 2 days ago, I had them play this. It's called Nothing I Hold On To. And it's just been such a sweet reminder that like everything I have is like not permanent. And that anything can be taken away from me at any moment, including my running and ability to walk and all of that. I mean, so that's just been a good reminder every morning. I swear it's positive. It sounds dark, but it's good. And then, so what am I listening to, reading, and looking forward to? I love fall. And so football season. Yeah, definitely looking forward to that. When are we going to a game?
The first one.
August 31st. Yes. So I'm looking forward to that, and especially just because I can walk. We have like a couple trips planned that I wasn't going to be able to go to. I wasn't going to be able to go to Lake of the Ozarks or like coach an Orange Theory class that for some of my friends. So even though it's not the outcome I wanted in my surgery, it's still bringing lots of blessings. So, yay!
Cool. Like and subscribe.